Chad Moyer with you on the Rural Radio Network. Let's take a midday look at the market trade, specifically over in the livestock futures. Livestock market analyst Kyle Bumsted joining us here today. Well, Kyle, it looks like maybe not quite as much enthusiasm in the livestock futures today as earlier in the week. What's going on today?
Well, that's right, Chad. It's a very, very quiet day here. A lot of choppiness and consolidation here on this live cattle and feeder cattle complex in particular. We got feeder cattle trading down 10 cents. The August contract, September, October unchanged. The May feeders, they're up 40 cents here. Now that index here, they're looking at some of the sales that are going to be taking place here today. I think that's what traders are anticipating. The index that's coming out today is going to be down about $1.78, so that's going to drop our index a little bit. But I do think that they're going to come right back up here with the sales that we're seeing here today. We did lose some of the big sales from last week off that average, so that's going to be moving that cash index down today. Like I said, tomorrow and finishing out the week should be higher. On the live cattle side of things here, we're seeing everybody's just kind of sitting here waiting for some cash news to start. We saw a 207.5 bid on the Fed Cattle Exchange here down south. Nobody traded at that, to my knowledge. Nobody's really moving here. We're kind of the chicken versus egg. Which one's going to crack first here? Most of us here in the north are asking 217 on a live basis to 340 on a dress basis. There's a lot of folks down south that are asking 212 to 213. Some are asking 215, depending on the quality of the cattle. So very, very quiet as far as the cash goes. The future side of things is kind of reflecting that as well too. With that June contract down 10 cents to 208 even, we went down to 207. We've traded as high as 208.45, so $1.45 range. We're sitting somewhat kind of right in the middle of it. Wrapping it all up, we're waiting on some cash trade to get started here, Chad.
All right, very good. Thank you so much. Livestock market analyst Kyle Bumsted joining us today. Call him at 308-708-7340. Do remember, trading commodity futures and options does involve substantial risk of loss, might not be suitable for all investors. This is the Rural Radio Network.
At Farm Credit Services of America, our promise to customer owners pays. We've distributed cashback dividends for 21 consecutive years and are proud to once again report this year's payout is a full 1% of each customer's eligible financing. That adds up to $392.6 million shared this year and more than $3.7 billion since 2004. Count on FCS America and your 1%. Terms apply. Visit fcsamerica.com for details.
Your fungicide pass is about protecting your crops, but why not use it as a chance to push them further? Work with your Nutrient Ag Solutions crop consultant to identify your crop's needs and find a unique blend of in-season nutrition from Loveland products to add to your fungicide tank mix. Don't miss your chance at making the most of your pass. Learn more at lovelandproducts.com/in-season.
This is a market update from the Tractor Tuesday market desk. Buy and sell equipment yourself with Tractor Tuesday. Visit TractorTuesday.com. I'm Bruce Gorder on the Rural Radio Network. Well, while the rain was falling this morning, the forecast is for warming temperatures in the Corn Belt, with the soggy eastern Corn Belt forecast calling for mostly dry weather over the next 10 days. Planting should increase in Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, and Michigan. U.S. corn demand remains stout, with export sales and shipments running ahead of the USDA estimate. As a result of the much-needed rain, Kansas City wheat again fell to new contract lows and appears to be headed for a fifth consecutive lower finish. And U.S. soybeans continue to be very competitive to most non-China destinations. And U.S. soybeans for July were quoted on Wednesday as being $5 per metric ton discount FOB Brazilian values. May corn is up 4 cents at $4.76. December down a half at $4.54. May soybeans down are higher now by 3 3/4 at $10.44. November down a quarter at $10.27 1/4. May wheat in Chicago down 3 1/2 at $5.24 3/4. May Kansas City down 4 3/4 at $5.33. Spring wheat in Minneapolis for May is down 4 cents at $5.87 1/2. June live cattle up a nickel at $2.08 15 cents. August is up 17 at $2.0402. May feeder cattle up 40 cents at $2.8875. August down 17 at $2.92. June lean hogs are down 77 at $99.37. July down 72 at $99.57. And Class 3 milk for May is down 24 cents at $18.41. You're listening to the Rural Radio Network.